Giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth that rule well. Shalom to the elect scattered through the four corners of the earth. My name is Kodash Payah. There's been a lot of things going on lately with a lot of strange signs and sights and wonders, if you will, that the scripture spoke about, in these latter days. You're hearing of wars, rumors of wars. You had this old drone sighting that was just going on recently, right? Here it is. We 2 weeks away from 2025, and things are intensifying, right? And you see here, it says just in, President of Ireland releases quote-unquote peace and love Christmas card with the UN's 2030 Sustainable Development Goals on the back. And that's their, the 2030 agenda, their plan. And, I did lessons on it, going into it, breaking it down. Brothers went into it, right? You also have something called, I think it's Project 2025, if you will. So that's why we can't be ignorant of Satan's devices, as the scriptures tell you. And that means what? The devices going into what? His schemes, their agendas, their, propagandas, what they're planning on doing to establish their NWO, So they cause something called Hegelian dialectics. They cause a problem. They see the reactions of the people, and then they come up with a solution, right? Also, order out of chaos. And honestly, I think even with that whole little drone situation, I feel like that's psychologically doing something to the masses for people to get used to seeing it, because soon we're gonna have more of a police state. Remember 2001 when they ushered in the Patriot Act, so that's gonna occur, especially when, shit critically, starts breaking down, like businesses, banks, rationing of goods and victuals, right? Like the food, supermarkets, aid, things of that nature, man. So I wanna and there's never gonna be no peace. When the scriptures tell you, matter of fact, let me get that real quick. In the book of where it says, I think it's 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5. For a second. Hold on. Salakia. 5 and 3, I put 13, forgive me. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? So, sudden destruction is coming. The Lord spoke about wars and rumors of wars, right? And we're seeing, World War III establishing right before our eyes. We're seeing a new currency coming, and all that. Those are the final climax. Everything else is going to fall into place, like martial law. I was just talking to Matter of fact, a female, she brought it up earlier today, because she served in the military. She was like, yeah, there's gonna be martial law here within 5 years. I believe it's gonna be within the next year, Lord willing, right? The way things are going. But this is why the scriptures speak about what? The beginning of sorrows. You know, and people are distracted by just bread and circuses, sports, you know, celebrity gossip, whatever these elites can distract people with, you know, because the majority of you people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, which are the biblical Israelites, they're not thoroughly watching what's going on and even understanding that it's all prophecy. You know, Isaiah 32:7, the instruments also of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. So, you know, when a rich man speaks something, people exalt it to you know, but when a poor man speaks, people want to overthrow him. Well, the Lord is dealing with the poor. Yahweh Shai, he made himself of no reputation. You know? He made himself poor, lowly, and so to speak. So people wasn't listening to him. But the scriptures say, my sheep shall hear my voice. Alright? And where are these other prophets or men that know the Israelites? Where they at? You know, prophesying about what's about to come, warning the people. So when you go into that word, the wicked devices, right? It's going into what?
Strong's H2154. Zema.
Alright, so it says a plan, device, wickedness, evil plan, mischievous purpose. Plan, purpose, evil device, wickedness. So that's what these elites are doing with their agenda 2030, with this and that. It's all evil plans for full control. You see? So they, you know, this is why the scriptures say, never trust thy enemy as he goes crouching. Matter of fact, let's get that, because these elites, they're not humble at all. And we ain't, the government, these politicians, they're just puppets for the elites. Alright? Then they're just a face. You know? Matter of fact, that's Sirach 12. I believe it's 12 and 12. 12 and 11. 12 and 10. Right? It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So these people, you know, with these little drone situations, whatever, trying to play humble, pointing the fingers at Iran or another boogeyman, people actually believe it, you know. But how many inside jobs has there been? As a matter of fact, we ain't even gonna talk about this, but just, you know, the picture speaks a lot, right? So scriptures also speak about be not ignorant of anything small or in a great matter. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. And I even think this picture right here with the doves reminded me of the picture that's in, I think, the Denver, what is it, the Denver airport? You know? And so this is their goals. Lord willing, I might do another lesson on it, going into it. But, yeah. So the president of Ireland trying to speak to the United Nations about peace. Hey, well, the war is only going to get worse from here. You know? All hell's about to break loose, man. Anyway, so pay attention to what's going on around you. Isaiah 55:6, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Shalom.